Welcome, my beloved sister. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, my beloved sister. I appreciate you. Welcome. Please like the video and share as you join. Click like and share as you're joining me. You click like and share. I won't take much of your time. As usual, we're gonna make the broadcast as brief as we can. You can never lie. You can never pay. I know you will do it again and again. You will do it again and again. What can make you pay? You what can make you pay? What Welcome. Thank you for joining. So welcome, we are starting. Others can join us later. Thank you so much for joining, wherever you are joining from. If you are connecting from Biafra land, from Europe, from Asia, from America, Australia, Canada, whichever part of the world you are connected from, I say, may Chukwu be my guide and protect you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being there. I appreciate you. We continue to broadcast. It doesn't matter how they try to stop us by intimidating our views or trying to make sure that our notification is being sent. We will continue to preach the gospel, even if it is one person that we see, even if it's only me online. I will continue to broadcast, continue to speak to the people. They can watch later. Thank you so much for watching. Now we're going to start our broadcast as usual with our national anthem and the prayer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
evening and good night to some of you. This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro. Iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọbụla anyị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee eziokwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe ndị kwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile. Onye ọbụla anyị a na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Welcome, my fellow Biafrans. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you wherever you're connecting from. I say once again, may Chukwukika Biama guide and protect you and secure you as you journey this broadcast. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important issue also, things that has to do with our struggle. You know, I always tell you, I try to remind you that in this very channel, I don't come here to preach hate speech. I do not come here to attack people. Neither do I come here to promote any blackmail or propaganda. I come here to set the record straight, to remind our people where we are heading, to remind our people some things that we have forgotten, and to encourage my fellow Biafrans to continue to be steadfast and fight for their freedom. Because freedom we must get. We have nothing to look for. There's nothing else that we're looking for in that zoological republic apart from our freedom. It is very, very clear to every Biafran that we are not wanted in that very zoological republic. We're not wanted. They don't want us anywhere around them. So we cannot force people who do not want us. We can't force ourselves to be with them. And we cannot be able to establish, and we can't establish anything with based on our own blood. We can't be sacrificing our blood at all time at the expense of peace. We cannot do that. That is why we are asking for a breakup, so that we can be able to have a nation that we can be able to defend and call our own. We can be in a nation where we can be able to practice freely what we want to practice, without anybody attacking us or anybody giving us condition. In a nation where we can aspire to be anything we wish to be, we can achieve anything. But we cannot be in a nation where they have made us second-class citizens and where they try to overtake us and run over us. That is why we are asking for a breakup of that contraction called Nigeria, so that the Biafran people will be free. Not only the Biafran people, every other indigenous tribe that have been held captive will also know their freedom. They will experience freedom and know what life is all about. In that very topic, I say the resolution of Biafrans, the bombshell resolution of Biafrans. Some of us need to forget that resolution. I'm going to play that resolution that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have talked about at the end of this very message. But the resolution that we have reached with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and every Biafran have reached is that we are going to defend Biafra land at all costs. That is the resolution we have taken. We have resolved that we will defend Biafra land at all costs. Defending Biafra land doesn't mean taking the life of Biafran people. It doesn't mean fighting your brother. It doesn't mean demonizing your brother or blackmailing your brother. We will defend Biafra land against the Fulani invaders. Time have gone when you begin to paint war and begin to the Fulani invaders, because they are the one taking the life of every innocent person in that zoological republic. We will protect our land against the Fulani invaders, against the terrorists which are being sent by Asorok. The terrorist has been sponsored by the imposter in Asorok, manipulating everything and sending terrorists against us. We will defend ourselves against them. We will defend ourselves against those who want to take away our land by all means possible. And we make sure that no inch of Biafra land is lost to these monsters. They can never take our land. We will continue to stand firm, stand strong, and fight to the last man standing until victory is achieved. That is the resolution of the Biafran people. If you are not standing on this resolution and you are busy demonizing your fellow Biafran, killing your fellow Biafran, acting as informant against ESN, selling out the struggle, you are not standing on the resolution, your time is up. Your time is definitely up. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court to remind us about that resolution. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's speech in the court was a reminder of that resolution that we have reached. To secure Biafra land, to secure Biafra people, not to kill them. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu reassured us that Biafra will definitely come. It doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter what anybody sees. The resolution is the most important thing, that we will defend Biafra land by all means possible. In that few seconds video that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, it is a full pack. It's a full pack. In that very message, you will see encouragement. You will see rebuke. You will now get the answer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on everything. On that short message, he talked about his stance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continues to stand for Biafra and nothing else. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still fighting for Biafra and nothing else. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also standing in Biafra, asking either Biafra or death. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not ready to give up on Biafra. In that message, that short clip, that short message that is few seconds, it is a full pack. He also reminded us of that resolution. He reminded us of the resolution that the Biafran people have passed together to defend Biafra land. The resolution that we have passed to defend Biafra land, not to kill our people. He reminded us of that. And he said to us, he is not surprised. He's not disappointed at those who are doing what they're supposed to do. He is not surprised at anything that's happening, any result is in the court. He's not surprised. He knows who they are. The caliphate are in his palm. He knows them very well. Before he comes to court, he already knows the result. He knows what they're going to say and what they're going to do. And nobody's going to push him aside. Nobody's going to cajole him to do what he doesn't want to do. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from that very short clip, it shows us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still fighting for Biafra 24/7 and he's not giving up. And for those of you who must have forgotten, I'm going to play the clip again. I'm going to play the clip to remind us what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. And he said, maybe you begin to digest it more, because I am playing this video because some people are going to use this video for blackmail. Already, they are using it already for blackmail. They are already using this video to blackmail Biafran people. Don't allow yourself to be blackmailed. Every information Mazi Nnamdi Kanu passed there is to Biafrans, a full package. Don't allow those people who have never been for Biafra before. They have never supported Biafra. They never support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, they saw a clip of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make an advice to Biafra. They are capitalizing on this. They are capitalizing on it to woo you to go and participate in election. They capitalize on it to woo you to go and begin to do the same thing they are doing. But they cannot deceive us. We that are the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got the message. The people he rebuked, they know themselves. They know themselves. The people he rebuked, those who are calling the name of Biafran people on Radio Biafra. Those who are giving out the numbers and names of ESN to be killed. Those who are revealing the camps of the ESN. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent a warning to them. And he said he is not surprised on what is happening. And he's not disappointed at those of us who are genuinely fighting for Biafra. He's not disappointed. When they are going to tell you that you should stop sitting at home, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say you should maintain peace and stop sitting at home. That is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say you stop sitting at home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say you stop civil disobedience. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say you should go and contest an election. They are going to use that video to deceive you. I want you to pay attention once again and listen carefully what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say. If you know the one that pertains to you, you take correction. Let's watch again.
No, not at all. What should I do? It's what we expect to happen. But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm, and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people. Not to kill them. Yes. We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. Yes. And we'll continue to do so until we get victory.
You didn't hear him? That he is fighting to defend our people, not to kill them. That is what we should be doing. We should be defending our people. And the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in captivity is because he's defending you and I. It's because he's not selling away from Biafra. It's because he's still standing and demanding for the freedom of his people. That is why I hold him captive. That is why I hold him captive. He didn't commit any crime. He has not committed. The only crime he committed is that he wants to protect you and I. He wants to make sure that you have a better life. That is why they are holding him. And he has sent us a message that those of us who are fighting genuinely, continue what you are doing. If you're sitting at home to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and other Biafrans that are in prison, continue to sit at home. Sit more if you can. If you're praying, pray more. Anything you're doing, increase your effort in what you are doing. The time is close. The time is very near. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started early. He started very, very early when people have not even known what is about to come. Today, the result have come. You see governors from all sides calling their people to take up arms. Confusion everywhere. The only set of people that are not still serious, the only set of people who are still ignorant, who are still adamant about what's happening, are the politicians from Biafra land. All the politicians in Biafra land, they are still pretending as if all is well. They are still, when other people are preparing their own citizens, giving them certificate to go obtain guns, telling them to go obtain any weapon they want, the people in the southeastern part of Nigeria, in the Biafra land, mainly southeast, what they are doing is to go and invite the Boko Haram to go and take the weapons of their own people and burn their houses. That's what they are doing. When other people are protecting their own, they are destroying their own. Those are the people Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking to. That he wants calm in Biafra land. He wants peace in Biafra land. He wants Biafra land to be calm. But these people will not let Biafra land to be calm. If they will listen to that very video and get the real understanding, they should call the military to vacate Biafra land. They have no business being there. The military have they are the one that have destabilized Biafra land and make sure that the Biafra land becomes so insecure. It is the military that are killing innocent people. It is the military that are burning homes of people, destroying business of people, on broad daylight. Broad daylight, they will go to people's home and they burn their homes. They go to a place to operation. After doing whatever they see a house, nobody in that house, they burn the house down. And nobody's talking about it. No politician is talking about it. No elite is talking about it. All of them are pretending as if they're not seeing it. How long shall we continue to tolerate this evil to continue to happen? How long? For how long are you going to accept this evil? How long are you going to accept it? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come to remind us that it is our duty to protect Biafra land. It is our responsibility to protect Biafra land, that we have resolved to protect Biafra land against the Fulani terrorists. And when I say it, you might call it hate speech. It is not hate speech. We are calling them by their name, the people that are destroying the life of the indigenous tribes in the country from God, Nigeria. Every indigenous tribe, regardless their religion or whatever they are, the people that are bent on taking over the Zoological Republic are the Fulanis. It is the Fulanis. They are the one that have the killers. They are the one that are sponsoring all the terrorist organizations you can think of in Nigeria. The foot soldiers come from the Fulanis. They are the ones that are destroying the country. Make sure that the country becomes ungovernable, trying to take the land of the indigenous people. And these people are not indigenous to Nigeria. With the support of their brother who is in Asarok, the imposter in Asarok, supporting them, equipping them both financially and otherwise. The Nigerian military protecting them while they are destroying life, while they are kidnapping, the military will follow them to go and collect ransom. And when we say it, people will think it is not a joke, it's not a propaganda. The Catholic, the Methodist prelate that was released last time said that the military were involved in his kidnap. They are aware. They shared for the money. And after some time, an investigation showed that 2 military men were arrested in connection to the kidnap of that prelate. 2 military men were arrested. What does that tell you? It tells you that they know what they are doing. It tells you that they are in this together. They are planning this evil together to take away the land of the indigenous people, to Fulanize Nigeria. They are pursuing the agenda of Othman Danfodio by all means possible. Fulanis, as long as I know, they are homeless people. Fulanis are homeless. They have no nation. They have no country. They have no country. They have no nation. And I'm not just saying it. A governor of Bauchi State confirmed that. Governor of Bauchi State confirmed that on live video that they are just Fulanis. Fulanis are just Fulanis. Any place you see them, that they are just Fulanis. They are not. They are known as Fulanis first before you can talk of anything. And he said that the Fulanis all over the world are the same. Let me check if I can see the video. If I can find the video and play for you, so that you can know, because we make evidence. A sitting governor was saying that on a national television. A sitting governor. Let me see if I can find the video and play the video. Governor of Bauchi State. That same man was contesting for presidency. He was trying to be the president of the Zoological Republic. Yeah.
To cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very big, an uphill task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Your Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the operations. This is to bring in the Fulanis together. You see,
the issue of misconception, I see there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man. And that is why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No. In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the
If I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries, who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project, and you use the language, the culture is up to be able to convince them, away from the mistrust where...
You see, these videos are very important to play, because sometimes when we are talking about these Fulani people and their evil, some people think we are making it up. Some people think it's out of hatred for the Fulanis. We are not just hating Fulanis, but what we are hating is their antecedent. These people have a very evil agenda to take over the Zoological Republic, and they're not hiding it. This is a sitting governor speaking. A sitting governor is speaking before the whole world, telling the whole world that they want to take Nigeria. A sitting governor. This man was trying to contest for presidency. He came out as one of the presidential aspirants. And these are the people who are standing with Muhammad Buhari, who are standing with the late Muhammad Buhari. These are the people who are controlling affairs in Asorok. telling you that Fulanis don't have identity. They don't have they are just Fulanis. Any place they come from Gambia, from Mauritania, from whatever, that they are all, and they want to welcome them and settle all of them in the Zoological Republic. And when we say it, people think we are just making it up. We think we are making trouble. And I thank God for one of the governors that have been speaking up. Governor Samuel Oto. Governor Samuel Oto on Arise Television once again have made history. On Arise Television, Governor Samuel Oto came out and speak out openly and called them by their names. And I'm going to play his video. I am going to play the video of Samuel Oto for you to hear what Samuel Oto has to say about these people, what they are doing. Because when we are saying it on social media, people will think that, hey, we are perpetrating, we are hating them, we are telling lies, we are pushing propaganda. This is the chief security of a state. The chief security of a sitting governor in Benue State. Listen to what he has to say about the evil of the Fulanis. Watch.
For some of us, we have chosen to say the truth. Even if we are going to die, let us die and let tomorrow appreciate what we said. And so, as far as I'm concerned, the federal government is complicit. The day they want this insurgency to finish, it will be done. Actively, they are working with Turkey, they are working with Saudi Arabia, they are working with everything to Islamize. But the real agenda is to take over Nigeria. And all these insurgents that you see happening is from Mauritania, is from Senegal, is from Cameroon, is from all over the place, trying to ensure that the indigenous people of this country do not have a say, but the Fulanis have a say. We are not against Fulani people. In government here in Benue State, I have Fulani people who are in my government. I have no issue about Fulanis, indigenous people. Everybody in this country, Nigeria, comes from somewhere. Even the Tea people, where I govern today as governor, they come from somewhere. But we have settled. Today, because of the rise in population, there is nowhere you can say that the Tea people or Benue people should leave Benue State to go to Cameroon. Where is the land? To go to where? Where is the land? And so this is the main problem that we're having in this country. If this government will appreciate and stop deceit against the people, we shall all work as a team. Nigerians, wherever we come, let us cohabit and live together. But where a particular ethnic group wants to take over the country and make some of us slaves, I can never be a slave to anyone. It is better I die and not be alive. I cannot be a slave to any Fulani man. Fulani should live their life. The Tea people should live their life. The Yoruba people should live their life. Hausa people should live their life. Every other person should live their life. But not making me your slave.
You had someone that is a sitting governor speaking up for his own people, calling a spade, calling the Fulanis by the. How many people have you seen on the national television talking the way this man is talking? Every single one of them is playing to the gallery. More especially people from the southern part of Nigeria. Governors from the southern part of Nigeria, mainly Biafra land. Politicians and governors from the Biafra land. None of them have the boldness to come up and speak up for their own people. None of them have the boldness to fight. The only man that we have that can come and speak up for us is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the only man that was making a case for the whole southeastern region. The old southeastern region, the present south and the southeast with Lower Benue. Only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was making a case for Biafran people, shouting on daily basis, calling these Fulanis for their evil. Everything this governor has said is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been saying and preaching all along. And when we come and talk about the Fulanization and Islamization agenda, people will say we're making noise. They say we don't know what you're saying. They say we're making trouble. Today you see a sitting governor. A sitting governor is the one saying it before your own very eyes. And you think it's a joke. You think it's a child's play. You think a play. Keep on sleeping. Keep on sleeping. They will smoke you in your sleep. But all these governors that are supporting this very evil, all these politicians supporting this evil and the elites, one Nigeria will definitely, the Fulanis will definitely meet them. the Fulani will definitely give them their own cup of tea. The Fulani will definitely serve them with that Fulanization, and they will test it and see how it feels. This is a governor speaking up and saying it the way it is on a national television, calling the Fulanis by their name, that he is not ready to be a slave. Instead of him being a slave, that he prefers being dead. This is somebody from a governor speaking. A governor speaking from Benue State, saying that instead of him to be a slave, it's better that he's dead. And you, that is from Biafra land, a Biafran that is a king, a Biafran born as a king, you want to enslave yourself. You are willingly going to endorse your own slavery. You are going to the pools to endorse your own slavery, even when you know that nobody is going to fight for you. Nobody is going to stand for you. Nobody is going to speak for you. You know it very well that you are not wanted in the Zoological Republic. You're not wanted, and you're forcing yourself in. You're forcing each year, each time there's an election, you force yourself into the election and you go and endorse the election. Each day the election, you go and endorse the election. And you know very well that they do not want you anywhere in the Zoological Republic. Then when we say no election, we are going home, you think we are making trouble. We are troublemakers. Look at the sitting governor, what he's saying. He's not even bothered about the election or whatever election. He is talking about the invasion of his land, the way his people are being killed and mowed down. He's angry about it. He's not bothered about the election or say the election or doesn't say anything. He is consistent, calling them by their name, calling Fulanis by their name and the evil they are doing, exposing their evil agenda. Look at him. He said it plainly. They are working together with Turkey and Saudi Arabia to Islamize Nigeria. That is why you saw Turkey. You saw when Turkey president visited Nigeria. Do you think he came to visit you for anything? A sitting governor, a chief security of a state, there are some information this man have that you don't have. I don't have it. For this man to come out and begin to speak in this way, he has seen a lot. For a sitting governor to come out and call a spade and call this thing, the thing has reached his neck. That is why you must take every word you hear seriously. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been shouting for more than a decade. When he went to the US to go and ask them to equip us for what is about to come, they looked at him as if he's foolish. They looked at me as somebody who wants to make trouble. But today, every governor is calling their people to pick up arms and protect themselves. They are issuing license for them to pick up arms and protect themselves. Something Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has seen years back and begin to prepare. He formed ESN and you're fighting against the ESN. The people that are supposed to protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and work with him, they are the one fighting him, both inside and outside, both even members of IPOB. They are distracting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They connived with the governors and the Zoological Republic with the Janjaweed and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They connived together. People that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were fighting for took bribe and connived and kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, none of them making case. When we sit at home, they say we are destroying the economy. They will begin to go after us. They are going after the ESN on daily basis, distracting the ESN from taking out the terrorists. Or look at the governor speaking. The governor didn't stop there. The governor, you say, Governor Samuel Oto came out and asked for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He asked for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on live television. Something that no governor in Biafra land have done. No governor in Biafra land have done. The people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, none of them have done it. But this Samuel Oto came on national television. The chief secretary of the state telling, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is not committed offense. A freedom fighter trying to defend his people. Why are you holding him? And if you think I'm just saying it, I'm going to play the video for you to see.
How do you cage Nnamdi Kanu? In fact, I want to call that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. A freedom fight agitator who said that, look, he wants liberation for his people. Why are you incarcerating him? Why are you not going to arrest Fulani men? Look at the bomb blast in train blast in Abuja to Kaduna. Up to today, our people are still being kept by these bandits. Where are the security? Where is the president? Where is the security act to go out and rescue these people? Tell me what is happening. It is a shame. Tell me, Igboho, they went after him in the southwest and were able to stop him. At least we're not hearing about Igboho again. Why can't they stop these Fulani men who are terrorizing this country, and have made it impossible. They come to Benue and kill. Just in my local government, within the space of 40 people have been killed. More than 40 people. In another local government, over 20 people were killed. And then you want me to keep quiet. They want to intimidate us. I will never be intimidated. At least, let me talk. If at the end nothing happens, and some of you are keeping quiet, keep quiet to your shame. But I want to say that the rest of Nigerians, you people are joking. I raised alarm in 2016 that these things were going to happen. What is it that I have not said? I have said it. If Nigerians want to get out of this, they should arise. Arise television, as your name implies. Arise and let us liberate ourselves. President Buhari and his cohorts are not able to do.
You have heard him. You have had a direct message from Samuel Oto. I have nothing more to say. What else do you want me to say? If you cannot believe the one that those of us agitators are speaking, at least you can hear what this man is saying. This is a recent video. It's not a video that was made years ago. This is a video that was made yesterday or the day before yesterday. He didn't care about the election. He didn't care of who become the president. He's talking about the security of his own people. And that is why we say, Biafran people, we will not be part of the election. We will not be part of the election. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come out to remind us our resolution. The resolution of Biafran people is to defend Biafran land, protect Biafran people by all means possible. Not to keep Biafran people, not allow Biafran people to be killed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have reminded us that we must protect our land. We must. It is a must. It's a resolution that we have passed. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect every Biafran. Everybody is going to watch this video and people who are watching. May Chukwu Okike my guide and protect you. Share the video to all platforms. Share it to family and friends. Share it to anybody you can share to. We must get things done. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's message in the court was for us to remember this resolution. The resolution that we have passed to defend Biafra land by all means possible. And if you have forgotten, I would like you to hear the resolution directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe when you hear it directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you begin to believe. Because most times, it is when we say it will show you so that you can be able to believe. Because when we begin to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, some of you will be thinking that we're making it up. I want you to listen to this very video that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, where he was telling us how to stand firm. How to stand firm, be together and fight against the enemy. We must not allow ourselves to be divided. We must not allow ourselves to be divided. And we have reached a resolve to defend Biafran land by all means possible. That is our resolve. And that resolve is cast in stone. I want you to hear directly from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that you know that the message he passed at the court is a reminder for us to know our resolution. In case you have forgotten, that is why I chose this topic, the Bombshell Revolution. Resolution of Biafran people to defend Biafra land. I want you to listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before I end the video.
Fulani Janjaweed can overwhelm us is by dividing us. If you are an agent of Fulani Caliphate, if you have come to do the bidding of Fulani Janjaweed in our land, I am asking you this very evening to retrace your steps. Because again, starting from this very day, anywhere Biafrans are killed, any governor, any police commissioner who tolerates the massacre of innocent people will pay very dearly for it. Will pay very, very dearly for it. Do not underestimate our resolve. Because this evening, first of all, I speak as a human being who is possessed of a compatriot spirit and empathy with the suffering of human beings everywhere, especially in the zoo that Britain created called Nigeria. Second, I speak as a witness to the suffering of Biafrans at the hands of their so-called fellow citizens in the zoo called Nigeria. And what we want to make abundantly clear is that we are warning everybody who is a stakeholder in the zoo about our determination and our resolve to ensure that our land is defended. This is a resolution we have reached, and it is cast in stone.
You heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The resolution that we have reached is to defend Biafra land, and we must defend Biafra land at all costs. I have nothing more to say. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect everybody that watched the video. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, secure him, and bring him back to us very soon. May Chukwu Okike strengthen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed of against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed of against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for joining me on this broadcast. They will kill us, we will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.